Yo YouTube, what's going on? Today I'm back with another one of today's videos. Today's video is not Call of Duty, it's actually Minecraft. This is a video that is a continuation of previous videos that I've done. I've done part 1 and 2 of a project I've been doing called the Hidden Leaf Village in Minecraft. If you're a Naruto fan, you will know what I'm talking about. If you've watched the previous 2 videos, then you'll also know what I'm talking about. This is a much more complete version of the previous videos that I did, the tours that I've done for the Hidden Leaf Village. I'd say this one's about 75% complete. The last one I said was 40. This time I added some more significant areas and a lot more filler areas. There's still more to be done. Essentially, all that needs to be done is filler areas and putting in trees. And then maybe a couple significant areas that aren't that important. But anyways, I'm going to continue on with the video. If you guys like this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And now let's get on with the tour. So let me reduce my... Yeah, let's go to 90. Alright, so this is the gate. If you've seen the previous videos, then you've seen a good amount of this, but I took a lot of time on this gate. I pretty much just try to make the letters as best as I could. I used some support of other Minecraft images of people that have done it for some of these buildings, and that's what that is. A lot of these are filler buildings, but the way I want to do the tour today is kind of just take you towards new areas that I've done compared to the previous videos and significant areas rather than just showing you every single filler building. You can kind of see the general look of it. What I've done is I've taken a reference from the anime itself, Naruto Ninja Storm 4, and some Minecraft projects, really, and then that's essentially what I use as my... I just copy those and put it down as best as I can. This is a little pathway that I see in the anime a lot. I remember Kakashi was just sitting on these benches, and I copied that as best as I could. Location wise, I don't know where they're at exactly. Most of these buildings I say are randomized, a good amount of them are not. So first I want to take you guys to the hospital. So that's just a straight shot from the entrance of the village, and that is right here. So I'll take you straight to the hospital. Like I did in my previous videos, you guys have seen this area, but I'll show it again just so it's more of a fluid, consistent tour. This is the inside, or sorry, the little open area where Rock Lee was doing his push-ups, and then this is the roof where Naruto and Sasuke fought. A lot of these buildings, see, you can little Easter egg right here when Sasuke punched a hole in the thing. A lot of these buildings are not done inside, so you can see it's like pretty empty and not detailed. However, eventually these will be filled with rooms, so I'm not too worried about it now. Some of the buildings I've done the interiors, so let me get up here. So now that we've seen the hospital, this is what it looks like as a front view. I'm going to go straight to the graveyard. That is the second significant area that I want to show. This is like a central district. As I'm going on my way there, this is a central district. Like I said, all these buildings are from the anime. They're just Minecraft renditions, my best way of doing it. This is actually Sakura's house, so I guess this is kind of significant. It's unrecognizable because they only showed it once, but anyways, on our way to the graveyard, and this is that right here. Here's the entrance, the I think what's it called, the Tadami gate, or not Tadami gate, Tori gate. And here's the graveyard. I won't show the names in case you haven't watched the anime yet. If you haven't, what are you doing? But I'm sure some are already watching it now and haven't finished. This is the Wheel of Fire right here. I just kind of improvised it and made it myself. I'd say a half significant area is this little thing right here. I just saw it in Boruto, thought it was cool, decided to copy it. It's just this little like hangout area. I just remember someone was hanging up there, and I just decided to copy it. I think Sakura was just hanging out in that area, something like that. Anyways, these are more filler buildings near the entrance. Here is the river that goes across the village. There's another district area right here. Sorry about that. And then next I'll take you to Naruto's house. So we'll go around to here. Should I turn on cinematic mode? Yeah, why not? Cinematic mode's kind of nice. This is Naruto's house. It's kind of renders a little bad because these little green things those are like mini maps, which messes up the rendering. But that's Naruto's apartment. I didn't do the inside, so that's just what it looks like from the outside. And next, I'll take you to Ichiraku Ramen. I'll just walk there. It's kind of funny that the villagers hang out here. It's like they know this is like the place to be, and like that's how it is in real life too. Everyone just loves Ichiraku Ramen. This is Ichiraku Ramen right here. Here's a little outside view. I kind of just messed around with the flags. They're not really like anything special. But next to it is just more filler homes and buildings. This is just the aviary. This is like a mock aviary. Aviary is where like they would get messages from that bird from other villages. Here's more filler areas. I'm going to take you to Shikamaru's house next. So on the way, I'll just show these buildings. Actually, before Shikamaru's house, I'll take you to the lake Tsunade hung out at when she was reading that book in those filler episodes. And it would take you like to like an alternative past. So this is like that little area she hung out in. I think it's pretty sick. I think this is like one of my favorite areas in the village. It looks cool. If you're wondering why there's red trees, it's just a little mod pack or whatever the hell you want to call it. But I only did it for the sakura trees. There are pink trees elsewhere, I think. But the red trees I'm not really a big fan of, but whatever, I'll take it. And this right here is Shikamaru's house. Again, around it is very empty. I probably have to mess around with it a little bit. But this is Shikamaru's house. And compared to last video, this kind of reminder right here, I didn't have the wall up. So this time I have the wall up all around the village. Pretty much from the front all the way to the back where the Hokage mountain is. And yes, I will get to that at the end. That is probably the biggest part of this village. That's what everyone asked me about. Have you done the mountain? Have you done the mountain? Where's the mountain? So at the end of this video, I will take you there. More significant buildings right here. Just random, you know. I'll just go search up Naruto Village and then copy it as best as I can. If you're wondering what this is, this little walk area, I just remember that like I watched the episode where Kisame and Itachi raided the village to find Naruto, and I remember that there was like the second level of the village where like the buildings would be like on the edges, and there'd be 2 stories to it. So pretty much what I'll do is I'll fill in these areas with buildings, including right here. I just made Tsunade space there for just for fun. And then this will just be walk areas. Just be a second level and a bottom level. And see, I added grass right here just so like you can walk around it. Let me change the time. And then right here is my favorite part of the village. This is just a random significant build, or not significant building, just a random filler building. You can hear maybe the smoke to the side. Right here is the entrance to the hot springs. So I'll just walk in there. I'll turn off cinematic mode. This was probably one of the first things I did. I really enjoyed doing it. I thought it was pretty like fun and creative to do this. This part of it is copied from a picture I saw from the anime. This side was just, I just improvised it, like women's side and men's side or whatever the hell you want to do with it. You don't have to follow it if you join the server. You just do whatever you want. This rock right here, I took this from the episode where Naruto was running to the Jonine Arena. Actually, I took a lot of these buildings from that episode, so shout out to that episode. And then here's a little bridge right here. But this is my favorite part of the village, I'd say. It just looks really like fun and cool to be at. And on to the Uchiha Village right here. It goes by a lot faster, this tour, when I'm showing significant areas. As you can see, Sasuke's head and Itachi's head. I decided to put that there. Yeah, make it nighttime just so it could be a little set the tone a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Uchiha Village is a dark place. And then I just added some random buildings like this one, these ones right here, all from the anime. Just from a screenshot. Nothing crazy about them, just they're necessary to be there. You can see a little bit of the mountain right there. And this is Sasuke's house right here. Itachi and Sasuke's house. This one I took my time with. I actually did the inside. Itachi's my favorite character, so like, you know, I did more if it's considering it's his house. This is a little balcony area or hangout area. The fishes are still here, so that's cool. But yeah, that's the Uchiha Village, and then next I'll take you to the Naka Shrine, the Uchiha Naka Shrine. This is like where they would hang out, or not hang out, they would have meetings. There's another torii gate, and this is the shrine itself. This is where they'd have those meetings where Itachi would sneak and like eavesdrop, I guess. And down here is a little Easter egg. It's the underground area that Itachi told Sasuke to go to, where the stone tablet is. So that's what this is right here. This little cool area. Nothing crazy to it, just a little detail. I didn't put the words of what the hell it said. I mean, I can't do that. It's way too much. But on to the next area, which is another Uchiha or I guess part of the village, and that is the Uchiha police station, which is right here. Up and take it back to daytime. Oops. And then yeah, so this is the Uchiha police station right here. Nothing inside, but that's what it is. A little dojo right here, and then now we're back to like the main area of the village, the central area. That's Ichiraku Ramen. And now I'll take you to Minato's house. What's this going on right here? Alright, reduce it to 15 so it renders better. Now we'll go to Minato's house. So I kind of added these little walkways because I know in the anime, like, oh, I made a little higher right here. Like there's all these fences and whatnot. This is Minato's house right here. I added it anyways, even though I don't think it's there anymore, but whatever. I don't know if it's there in Shippuden, but most of this village is based off Shippuden, not Boruto. Some of it is based off OG Naruto, and then Naruto Shippuden. And this area right here is significant, but not so significant. It's just like a river district area. I know like the end of Naruto, like they hang out a lot. Like Hinata's hanging out a lot by these hills right here by the river. So I decided to kind of copy that, or do my best version of copying that. And now I'll take you to a new area that wasn't in the previous videos. This is the front, or like basically what's in front of the Chunin Arena. I just copied this from the same episode where Naruto was running to the Uchiha, or sorry, I keep saying Uchiha, the Chunin Arena. Just like little square areas, little like houses in these little blocks. And then right there is a major part of the village, which is the Chunin Arena. This is in my previous videos, but here it is again. That right there is where Orochimaru and the third Hokage fought, and the tree and the water that you see is just a little homage to when the first and second Hokage were fighting. So that's what that is. These are the stands. This is where they fought. That's a little hole for when Naruto made a hole, and that's where they spectate the actual fighters. And this right here is the Forest of Death, which will lead me to my next significant area, which is the preliminary Chunin Arena, where Gaara and Rock Lee fought. So when you're walking in here, it'll be a lot harder to get through, which is the importance and purpose of the Forest of Death. And if you play on a hard difficulty or whatever the heck, there'll be zombies and all that type of those enemies and mobs and whatnot. And this right here is the preliminary Chunin Arena, and you can go inside from right here. I wish, well, for you guys these trees will be green, but right here is where they fight. This is the spectating areas, and this right here is the unison sign. This is like a little scoreboard that doesn't really do anything, but this is the unison sign. So I think this area is pretty cool. You can attack each other if you want here. Do as you will. And then next, I'll take you to Hinata's house. That'll be the next significant area. Yeah, pretty much. A lot of this is new compared to what you saw last time. Force of Death obviously is just randomized. I just built a bunch of trees, and this river is kind of just. I saw it in the anime, but I made up where it was. I don't really know what to do with the end of it. I don't know how far it goes. But this right here, actually, right next to Hinata's house, is the aviary. Like I said, where they would receive messages from other villages. where that eagle would come, or hawk rather, would come and give them messages. And then this right here is Hinata's house. Nothing really significant, just a little pond right there. They would fight right here, Hinata and Neji, every now and then. But I think it's pretty cool. It's a big building, so that's good. And then a slightly significant building is Yamanaka Flowers, or flower shop. I think that's Ino's last name. Yeah, just a little flower shop right here. Nothing crazy about it. Just that's what it is. What is this area? Oh, it's Uchiha Village. Okay, so next will be what's next? The Jonine Arena. Okay, so right here on the way, just more filler buildings. This area looks significant. This is where that image where Naruto's standing on top of the village in episode 1, and he's like cheering, and like I see this little area. That's pretty much what this is. If you ever see that image of Naruto cheering when he's standing on top of the village in the first episode of Shippuden. And then this right here is the Jonine standby. Pretty much, I think this is where Jonine would wait for Genin to finish their classes or whatever the heck. So I just made this. Half of it is improvised, the other half is just what I saw in the picture. It's a big building. Inside is not done, but I think it looks pretty dope. And then right here is just a forest that leads to the next significant area, a very significant area, and that is the academy. Of course, you're gonna ask, did you put the swing? I absolutely did. Here it is. This is the swing. It does not go back and forth. You can see part of the mountain right there. This is like a little playground area where they would fight, and right here is kind of where they would do like little kunai throwing practice. And this is the school, obviously, and I can go inside and show you the classroom. It's not that detailed, but it's a little something. Here, inside here, I haven't made it upstairs yet. I probably should do that. This is the classroom. It's not done yet, but that's what I have for now. And then now I have to get back in this hole. Perfect. And then next is what everyone wants to see, and that is the Okage House and the Hokage Mountain. And I'll do this. Videos, boom, 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 21. And here it is. 4. Oh, that's a 3. 4. And there you go. That is the Hokage Mountain and the Hokage's house. I don't think the Hokage house was in the previous video, but essentially what I did was I took an image of someone who did this in Minecraft. I don't think they did it themselves. I could be wrong. It's just my opinion. I know a lot of people, they take like images and they can render it into Minecraft, and that's how they get it pixelated. I feel like that's what happened. I don't know, because this isn't exactly what it looks like, but I don't know, I could be wrong. Either way, what I did is I took that image, put it into Photoshop, zoomed in, pixelated the image, and just tried to copy as best as I could, and that's what came out. I think it looks freaking excellent. But I changed the color of what the original image looked like. I made it, so I pretty much did this block by block, and I did sandstone, smooth sandstone, and stone, regular stone, and that's what came out. And you can see the little houses right there, the one on top, and this is the Hokage's house. Get the two little things in the back and the main house. So I think that's every significant area. Oh, right here's that. It's not really significant, but it's where Sasuke would hang out in that lake, where he would do where he was doing the fireball. Just do this right here, just a mock. I was just trying to like improvise, or like test out if I can use a different material, if it was easy or not. Because in this, compared to my PS4 version, I've been doing this village for 4 years, and 2.5 years of it, 2 years maybe, were on the PS4, where everything was block by block. The floor of the village took me about 2 months to do. Now on PC, when I got it last year, I think last year, maybe, yeah, last year, in January, it took me 2 days to do the ground, and that's because I took a break. it took me no time at all to do the ground, and then the buildings became a lot easier because I could do fills where you can just kind of like use codes and whatnot. I still did a lot of it block by block, but it's just significantly faster using fill. Thank God for that. So that's the only reason why I did it again on PC, is because I knew I could do it faster. So this has been like a year and some change, this village, but it's significantly bigger than my previous one. So essentially what I want to do now is try to build a community if there are enough people that want to be part of this village, and try to build a server where like you can actually do things like rank up as a Jonine or a Genin, have missions, find stuff, I don't know, but essentially a Naruto game, open world game in Minecraft. So it's some sort of unofficial game. I don't know, it would be a lot, but I would need a community to do it first, otherwise I'm just spending money on myself only. But I want to add a few more places, like the Donzo's Foundation, the underground thing, maybe the Final Valley. That's going to be really hard. I need to add the barbecue place that Choji likes a lot. But yeah, just those things. But mainly I need to add filler homes and forestry, because I did it again. The Hidden Leaf Village is mainly just trees, as you see right there. That's mainly what it is. So that's all that's left. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, please. Mainly I post Call of Duty content, but I love to do this stuff as well. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Keep fragging, as I say, for my Call of Duty people, or keep building for my Minecraft people. And I'll see you guys in the next video.